Good morning everybody and welcome back to Alton Towers here for another fun day, I hope anyway. Today I'm actually going to make my way to Dark Forest first. It's not open, it's about 9:15, but I'm going to make my way over there because I've not done Rita in a number of years. It's the same with 13. Normally I make my way over to Forbidden Valley or over to X Sector for the Smiler and Oblivion, but that's where everyone's going to go today, so I thought, why not go and do Rita and 13? I haven't done them in years and it'd be nice to do them for once. Rita isn't the most special launch coaster in the world, an instrument accelerator, but it'll do. I need to try it again and see what it's like, because last time I did it was quite rough. So over to Dark Forest we go and see what happens. You see what I mean about everyone going to everywhere else in the park? There's hardly anyone going up towards the towers over there. Sorry, but can't get my words out. Yeah, there's hardly anyone walking down here. Gardens to the left and Dark Forest in front of me up here. So yeah, it's a shame about the towers that are making it paid now, aren't they, to do a tour. I think it's £10 for 2 hours, and when you got open hours like today, 10 AM till 5 PM, or even 10 AM till 4 PM on some days, and not in peak season. Yeah, it takes a lot of your day out, doesn't it, really, doing that tour. It'd be really cool, don't get me wrong, it's great going in there and having a look at the ruins, but it takes a big chunk of your day, 2 hours. Tennis sounds really good if you're into that sort of thing, which I'll probably do it in the future if it stays paid. But yeah, interesting. I'm going to make my way to Dark Forest like I said, and I'll stop blabbering on. It's not as bad as I thought it was, Rita. Yes, it's shaky around the turns, but it's not as rough as I remember it being. The accelerator part, the launch is absolutely fantastic. It's still, even though it's only about 60 miles an hour, your head is hit into the back of the seat with a kick. The kick is so good on those accelerators. I absolutely love hydraulic launches, and that's no different to all the others. Stealth's still my favourite hydraulic launch, but yeah, it's a solid ride. I'll probably go on it again, but I'm not going to rush around to do it. It's not the best ride in the park, but it's pretty solid. Only 20 minutes for 13, I'll take that any day. This is the reason why I'm over this part of the park today. Normally I stay over at the Forbidden Valley at the start of the day, like I said earlier on in the vlog, but I thought I'm going to get these in before they're over an hour. There's not too many people around here. This is the longest queue out of Rita and 13, so yeah, 20 minutes for 13. Fantastic theming of the entrance. I love the entrance to this one. I've not actually walked around this part of the park in ages. I always walk down to Rita, but I never came this far, so I never came on 13. But yeah, let's go and get 13 to go. It has one of those Tesla coils in queue line. I think it's a Tesla coil, similar to the one at Europa Park for Voltron, but the Voltron one does the whole musical show. Yeah, I love this part of the park, Dark Forest. That ambience, that music in the background. As you could hear, it's just so good. Oh, the forest here. You imagine even more of a terrain coaster going, hugging around the trees, etc. Yeah, you probably can't build in there at the park because of the local people complaining, but yeah, let's go, 13. I absolutely love 13. It's such a good experience. The music, the ambience, like I mentioned in the queue line, the Tesla coil. I couldn't get a clip of it really. It's such a short sequence. I like the one at Europa Park. This one's really short sequence, so you don't really know when to press record. So yeah, there it goes, leaving the station. I wish I could get a better shot of it, but that's the first turnaround from the station, and up the lift hill on the right there by the building, right next to Rita's station. Yeah, it's a very, very good attraction. One thing I really don't like is when you're going around the ride, around the layout, there's no music around. You want some speakers around the area, around the track, just dotted around here and there. Just having that, what I've just tried to show you there, that split pause. Yeah, it's a shame they haven't got any music going around the ride, some ambient noise it is. I don't know the proper term for it, but yeah, it's lacking audio on that ride. Apart from the station building here, around the entrance, around the general Dark Forest area, it needs more audio around the ride out. But other than that, it's very good. And the drop track's good as usual. I love that, and I love people's reactions when they don't know where to come in. Same with the backwards part, it's fantastic. And the really snappy tire launch back into the station, also a little bit of a kick. That's probably the quickest part of the ride, apart from the actual ride layout. Yeah, fantastic. I really love 13. Overall, it's a solid attraction here at Alton Towers. And there's Hex sitting there all lonely, no one riding it. Yeah, it's a shame about Hex, but we did get an announcement from Bianca from the team that it's going to open air on this year, maybe in the autumn. So yeah, that's fantastic news. These Vekoma Madhouses are fantastic fun. When they're done properly like this one, with a fantastic queue line, the music, everything, it's fantastic. I wasn't a massive fan of the one at Legoland, the Madhouse at Legoland, but yeah, this one's definitely great, and it's great that they're looking after it. Alton Towers are fixing it when it's got problems. It's just a shame it's had a lot of those problems. Yeah, it looks fantastic from the outside. It's loved by many people, including me. Great theme. Come on Hex, open soon. Backed off this ride, off Oblivion last time. We got all locked up, standing in the train in the station, and we're starting all check, then it all stopped for some reason, and then there was people stuck at the top of the ride, and people stuck on the brake run, and at least 2 or 3 trains on the brake run over there. They even got bottles of water given out, but yeah, it's running at the moment, and hopefully I'll get on this ride. It's only 10 minutes, so let's hope we get on. So I've not had luck with Oblivion this year. I don't want another evac, especially at the top.
Chemical messengers going to overdrive. G-force is another factor. Take a pilot course. The maximum G-force.
I really like Oblivion, it's so much fun. I think all dive places are really fun. They get a lot of hate, don't they? But enthusiasts, at least enthusiasts anyway. I know the general public love it. Everyone loves Oblivion here. It's a short queue. I only waited about, was it 5 to 10 minutes? We're close to 10 minutes probably, but yeah. Short ride, don't like that, but it is the first of its kind. And yeah, really enjoy Oblivion. I love the screen, the movie, not the movie, the film they put out on the screen with that guy. Welcome to Oblivion. It's so classic, isn't it? The amount of times I've ridden Oblivion over the years, and that never gets old. I really love it, and I love the queue line, how it spirals up towards the station, and fantastic. And they're running a dual station today, dual loading. I think probably about 4 trains, I think, maybe 5. Yeah, I think they could run more, but it's running really good. Being efficiency, isn't it? The queue kept moving in, it's fantastic. And that drop, the suspension to go around the top, absolutely amazing. I really like dive coasters. Here it comes again, in front of me. You probably can't hear me, but yeah, makes that little roar, doesn't it? Not a typical bit in roar, but it makes sort of noise as it comes through the tunnel. You could hear it going forever. Yeah, fantastic. I love Oblivion, so yeah, there we go. I think the Smo is running on reduced capacity. I did see a rumour on social media, but I don't know if that's true. It doesn't seem like it's running at full capacity. You just know, don't you, when you're standing around the area? There's one going over the first left out and one going around the track now. So it is dualling, but yeah, it's probably at least 3 trains. Oh yeah, there you go. I always get lost with how the trains go around the track. I'll say this every time I'm here. They're dualling, which is good to see, but if they're not running at full capacity, that's a bit disappointing. And another sign of that really is the 90-minute queue. Down there, you probably can't see, but I don't think the single ride is out of the building. That's if they want to open, that is. But 90 minutes, yeah. Smiley's a really good ride actually, depending on, I think maybe on the train you get. I know the row, the back row, it's not great for a lot of people, but I had that last time and it was fine. I still held on. And it was a little bit jolty, but it wasn't the roughest I've been on. I've been on much rougher rides. Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy ride, isn't it, the Smiler? single rider was advertised in 90 minutes for the main queue, but yeah, only 5 minutes. I was expecting it to be outside the building single rider, but I got in the building in the indoor queue bit of the car pen with all the effects, and yeah, there was no one in front of me and there was no one on the stairs, so yeah, 5 minutes to get on the front row. Didn't get a back row ride, which is good, because while it wasn't the worst ride I've had on it last time I was here, there have been stories that have been really rough for some people, so yeah, I got a front row on the left side. It was actually smooth as you could probably get on this Smiler, and yeah, I did hear a few noises on the track, on maybe the wheels, some weird noises. I have no idea what they are, but yeah, it was pretty solid that actually. Very intense. I do find the Smiler very intense. I can't remember being that bad really. When they say bad, I mean not as high in terms of forces. Yeah, solid. Running again, the operation's pretty good on here at the moment. I think it is definitely free trains now. I'm not entirely sure because it's so crazy the layout. Yeah, the Smiler, pretty solid today. The Smiler could do with some lab bar restraints. If only Gerstlauer could do some sort of deal with Alton Towers to retrofit lab bars, that would be amazing. That ride I just had was alright, but you still do hit your ears inside your head quite a lot because of the snappy transition and how intense it is. Yeah, it does hurt a little bit on the ears, but there isn't any pain anymore, but I can see why people think it's uncomfortable. And I think Alton Towers got over the shoulder restraints to start with because I think yes, might have more comfortable ride, but for me I think lab bars are alright, and people are, they don't need over the shoulder restraints. I know people get a bit scared and want to be properly secure, but come on, lab bars are perfectly fine. I'm so excited to get back on Wicker Man. Look at those flames in the side of Bob. That statue is fantastic. I cannot wait to get back on. It's so good. It's one of the smoothest wooden coasters I've been on. Here it is going over the structure. Amazing. Only on a 55-minute way, and I say only, normally it's above that. When I waited for it last time, it was about an hour and 40 minutes, and it's worth every second. So yeah, let's go and wait 55 minutes for Wicker Man, this fantastic GCI. Wicker Man is such a special ride. I have this thing I say to people that if a ride makes me smile, and if it's the entire layout, it's a fantastic ride. It's truly special, this thing is. I've only done 2 rides now, once this visit and once on the last visit, and it's just amazing. It's just relentless for the entire layout. It's just a shame about these fences underneath the lift. I want to see a bit more of the layout, but yeah. It's quite loud, that chain, but it's such an amazing ride. Unique lift hill here, with a little bump in it. I love the covered parts. It's just so good. That turnaround at the top. Trains are so pretty. It's very smooth for a wooden coaster. It has a little bit of rattle. That's what you want in a wooden coaster. You don't want it too smooth. Absolutely amazing. I can't get over how good that is. I'm so glad the UK has that, and well, has that? I was about to say something else. I don't make any sense when I'm flustered. Yeah, amazing. Wicker Man here at Alton Towers. I managed to stand a bit further back in the pre-show, and oh my god, how awesome is that pre-show? The atmosphere, the ambience, so like the lighting around the room, it goes dark at the start. Then you have the curtain, the tracks after the projection on it, sorry. Then you have the Wicker Man's head. There's level the same as well, like Feed the Flames, etc. It's just amazing. That's one word I can keep saying about this ride. Amazing, amazing, amazing. GCI masterpiece. It needs to be talked about more. More enthusiasts and more of the general public need to experience it. Absolutely amazing. Wicker Man. Time for one of my favourite ever dark rides, Alton Manor. This is another amazing ride, like the Wicker Man. Fantastic. I love everything they've done with this. I love Duel, don't get me wrong, and I love the shooting star part of it, but I sort of a bit, I don't know how to describe it. I was sort of not looking at the theming, really, and appreciating everything about the ride. But yeah. I just love it. It's just so good. And I love the music. atmospheric in this part of the park. Simply incredible. Alton Manor, there's so many good scenes in there. You got the start with the walls that are moving in and out. You got the light in between. Then you got like, is there trouble? Some sort of rotating tunnel. I don't know the actual technical word for it, but it's really trippy, isn't it, when you go for it? It actually does feel like you're spinning round, but it's really good with the clock, combined with the clock both turning around. It's amazing. Every scene in there is fantastic. There's a few spots in there where it's just dark and you can't see anything, but I think that's just to add to it. I think maybe the park did that to add to it. It's alright like that. I could just sit in a bit less of that, but I'm not going to complain. It's an incredible dark ride. So many good scenes. You got the little girl, is it Emily? Is that the character? I don't know too much about the storylines of these rides, but yeah, you got her in multiple places, like these creepy dolls that jump out at you. The outdoor scene. Oh, it's one of my favourites, the one with the wagon. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I can't describe every scene, but that's my favourite one. Just absolutely fantastic with the head at the end as well that jumps at you with a net cannon. Absolutely amazing. It's simply incredible. Because Alton Manor, world-class dark ride here at Alton Towers, we have that in this country. I'm finally in Forbidden Valley. Nemesis has been closed since Wednesday, about midday on Wednesday, and it opened today again, which is fantastic. I didn't know for sure if it was going to be open, but it wasn't going to ruin my day if it wasn't. So I've got Wicker Man and the Smiler, Oblivion, etc. But yeah, Nemesis Reborn is probably my second favourite in the park after Wicker Man now. But it's very close, incredibly close. They're both good. Can't get my words out again. Yeah, fantastic. I love this element here. It's so good when you rush against that effect and everyone gets like a massive rush of wind. The initial corkscrew. They did have people on the supports up there on the drop. I don't know if they were tightening some bolts. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if it's a structural issue, but it's back open. There was testing when I walked into the park about 9 o'clock this morning. Yeah, let's get on Nemesis Reborn. It's only half an hour, so that's pretty good for a B&M in there. So we should get through the people pretty quick and no stopping in the queue though. They've got the shortcut open. I'm so thankful for that. So normally you have to walk all the way up there, but the track piece up there. I do love these elements in the queue line. And you can hear that B&M roar. Not as loud as it once was. Nemesis Reborn doesn't disappoint. Yes, it has a little bit of a rattle at the back, but at the back it's so forceful, isn't it? Reborn. It was the same with Nemesis, but that just feels so much more intense to me. One of the most intense B&M inverters I've been on. You got the likes of Montu, Osiris, you got Nemesis Inferno, but this one I probably think is my most intense that I've ridden. Inferno's sort of intense, but this one's just on another level. The theming around the area in the pit in Forbidden Valley, the whole area is fantastic what they've done. John Burton, he done a miracle on the rest of the team, amazing, and it was great at night when I did it back in March, a week after opening day. Unbelievable, there's so many world-class rides in this country, and I can't believe we got Nemesis, and I'm glad they retried most of the ride. I only left the lift hill on the brake. Didn't need to replace those, did they? But yeah, they replaced all the rest of the track, so brand new track. It's sort of like a brand new ride, but a lot of people rode the original Nemesis anyway, but I prefer this one. I love both versions. Reborn is absolutely fantastic. The operations were absolutely fantastic on Nemesis Reborn. The queue never really stopped for more than, say, 10-15 seconds. You're constantly moving. 30 minutes, as advertised, maybe a couple minutes shorter. Everything's just been so good today. I loved my day at Alton Towers today. Operations have been great. Staff have been very friendly. And you just get to go on world-class rides. You've got Wicker Man, Reborn, Alton Manor, and you have a great supporting cast. It's just, oh, look at this! I've shown you this other times, it's just fantastic. I can't get over how good the detail is. And these little veins at the top, or blood vessels, or whatever they are, I didn't like them in pictures to start with, but they've grown on me, like a lot of this stuff has. Like Hyperion, all this stuff from Hyperion over at Fort Park grew on me over time. Now I love it all. And here it comes again. Iconic corkscrew. Nemesis Reborn. One of the best parts of the ride, that is the heating. And I love how the smoke activates as the train comes over. It's just amazing. Fantastic area this is, Forbidden Valley. It's finally back in stock. Just made a quick purchase, just in case they run out. There's quite a few there. And I actually have to get a small. And it did fit, luckily, so normally I'm a bit scared if it's going to fit or not. There's no change rooms or anything, but yeah, it's fantastic. I love the detail. This is what I really wanted this hoodie. It was disappointing to not see it in stock last time I was here, last month. There's so much great merchant here, and such a great shop. Here's the resin. I do like the resin quite a lot actually. I wonder how much that is. Can't see the price on that. Just love the veins up all the merch. That one's nice. This one was in stock when I was here last. I decided to get it instead, just in case I could get that one over there. £65, but with discount, that's 20%. There's about £58 or something. It's sort of less than that. It's quite a good price actually for a themed hoodie. Oh, and there's some here as well. I think that's the same one. Yeah, interesting merch. So here I am in the gardens. It's such a nice area to just walk around and relax. Just generally have a nice time. You don't need to ride any rides, just walk around nice and quiet. You have got a few people walking here and there, but it's not like the hustle and bustle of the ride areas, is it, and the queue lines. It's just nice and relaxing. You know, I need that time. I just really do. As much as I love riding theme park rides, when you've done loads of queuing during the day and walk from one end to the other in terms of the park, especially Alton Towers, because it's a massive theme park. You need that time just to relax and just stand in there and just enjoy the nature. There's loads of greenery, it's fantastic. So here we are outside the Alton Towers dungeon. It's all closed off at the minute because they're doing something for Scarefest. I wonder what they're doing. Maybe a maze, some sort of other scare attraction, I have no idea. We don't know anything from the park or anything. They've not made an announcement. We just know it's been closed, so the dungeon's been closed anyway. I've not done any of the dungeons actually, not the one here, not the one in London, not any of them anywhere around the world. But I'm interested to see what they're doing. Hopefully it's a maze and something different from what they've been doing in the past. I've done Scarefest a few times many years ago. But it seems like they've done a lot of similar mazes recently in the last few years. So hopefully it's something brand new, no IP, something original hopefully. Because normally the original mazes are my favourites. When I go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal in Orlando, the original ones are always my favourite. No matter how much I like the IP, always the original stuff's better, in my opinion, that is. You might like something else. But yeah, Alton Towers Dungeon, I wonder if it's going to be permanent, or is it temporary just for the Halloween event, Scarefest? Hopefully it's permanent if it's good, because I've heard it's not really worth paying for it. Some people probably like it, some people hate it, but it should really not be an upcharge, should it, something like this. If it's in the theme park itself, it should not be an upcharge. That's my personal opinion. Stuff like that just bothers me. I want to be honest about that. Some people might think it's alright to charge for stuff like that, but you already pay a fortune to get into the park. But yeah, let's see what they do with that. Hopefully a maze for Scarefest in that area. And that's where obviously where the new coaster, hopefully indoor coaster, will be right back there behind the dungeon area. I don't know if there's a path leading down there, but I think that's been put on hold for now. We'll see what happens in the future with that. Nice little bit of theme in here. They've added the Scarefest logo. Amazing, yeah? Looks really good. I think this is already here. I honestly can't remember. It's been a month since I've been here. My memory normally is pretty good, but this sort of stuff, there's too much to remember. It's over by Burger Kitchen. I don't eat in Burger Kitchen anymore. I used to eat there all the time on all my visits, but it's just something about the quality of their food. It's terrible, really, isn't it? It used to be alright, but ever since the new food provider came in Aaron Park, it's like a meme at this point, isn't it? That their food's not very good. Yeah, I'll be honest about that. Food's not very good, and I'm pretty fussy eater, so it needs to be nice to be worth the cost. It's quite a lot for a burger and mozzarella sticks, etc. But yeah, Gangster Granny the Ride over there. I did that on my last visit. If you want to check out my thoughts on Gangster Granny the Ride and just a quick thought on the area, then check out my previous vlog from Alton Towers. That was last month. Yeah, you can see the towers over there in the distance. Yeah, I like this area of the park. It's a shame there's not much going on. And hopefully that'll make the atmosphere better down there. Hopefully a maze. I've had a really good day here at Alton Towers. It's been a fantastic fantastic day of rides. The reliability's been really good, the operations have been fantastic, the staff have been great to talk to. It's just an overall great day here at Alton Towers. It's just, I'm so happy that I've had an exciting day. Been on world-class rides like Wicker Man, you got Nemesis Reborn, been on rides like this Smile Oblivion, nice to get back on those again. It's just been a really fantastic day, and I can't wait to come back because it's got two of my favourite rides in the UK. And Wicker Man's my favourite here. I didn't think that would be Reborn, but it just does, it's just crazy. I love it, it makes me smile the entire way around, and my rule is, I think I've said it before, if you smile the entire way out, it's a special ride, and it's one of my top rides. Close to top 10, although I don't really have a proper ranking, so I could sit down and do that. But let's see what happens, eh? But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.